Hi guys, awesome that you've tuned in. Today, you guys have to prepare yourself for a thrilling, beautiful journey through the world of horology as we pit together two titans against each other. The Omega Speedmaster boasting the revered 861 movement caliber from 1991 and the Rolex Daytona 116520 with a cutting-edge 4130 movement caliber from 2008. We together unveil the good, the bad, and the timeless, from cases to collectability and market mazes. Get ready for an engaging and entertaining odyssey into luxury watch showdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Watch Duel. Our contenders, the iconic Omega Speedmaster, and of course, as said, the prestigious Rolex Daytona. Now let the battle of the ticks commence. Behold, the Omega Speedmaster, and we start with that beautiful watch, right? Is crafted in 1991. I mean, this masterpiece boasts a beautiful revered 861 movement caliber. Its stainless steel case is a symphony of timeless charm, making you talk of the town, or should I say, the universe. And there are, of course, pros and cons to each and every watch and caliber. And let's discuss the pros of the Omega Speedmaster, a design so timeless it could even make a black hole jealous, right? The Omega Speedmaster's design is a testament to eternal elegance. It's so timeless that if black holes could envy, they would look at this watch with longing. Its classic, enduring aesthetics make it a piece of art that transcends time, appealing to generations of watch enthusiasts. It witnessed history as the moonwalk during NASA's Apollo missions. The Speedmaster isn't just a watch, it's a history book on your wrist, and you got to understand that, guys. It played a pivotal role as the moonwatch during NASA's Apollo missions, making it the only timepiece to have been ever worn on the moon. I know there is a lot of room for discussion, but if you really break it down into the bits of pieces, the Omega Moon watch was the first watch really worn on the moon. When you wear the Speedmaster, you're wearing a piece of history, and that is truly out of this world. Now, guys, how does it look like with the daily variability? I mean, you can bet your wrist it's the Goldilocks of watch sizes, almost. This watch isn't just for special occasions. It's your ideal daily companion with a perfect size that's not too big or not too small. It's really the Goldilocks of watch sizes. It fits just right on your wrist, making it comfortable for everyday wear, whether you're at the office or really exploring the great outdoors. But the reason why we have so many discussions in the watch world is we have here with this Omega Speedmaster a much higher complicated movement than in the Rolex Daytona with its revised 4130. Because same as the Rolex Daytona, we have in the Omega Speedmaster Professional also a very noteworthy chronograph function. Now attention, guys, every Omega Speedmaster, no matter how much you love it, no matter how much you have those fanboy glasses on, they got its, yes, it cons. And the cons is winding is required, guys. We're talking about a hand wound movement, and this is not for the lazy wrigglers. If you are a fan of automatic watches that wind themselves, the Omega Speedmaster might not be your cup of tea. This watch is a manual winding timepiece, meaning you will need to give it a little attention daily to keep it ticking. It's not for the worst of the lazy wriggler, guys. And it also, on top of that, does not feature a date. And that's, for some, a real big problem. So you might need a separate calendar. But who does not have his mobile phone with him, right? And you would like to wear a piece of history, so who cares about the calendar? But I would say the Omega Speedmaster, while timeless in design, doesn't include a date feature. Sure, they are Omega Speedmaster iterations with a date feature, but they are not the professional lineup. So if you rely on your watch to keep track of the date, you might find yourself in need of a separate calendar. It's a small trade-off for the elegance and history it offers, but it's something to consider. The pros and cons that I told you right now do highlight the Omega Speedmaster's enduring design, historical significance, and daily wearability, while also acknowledging its need for manual winding in the absence of a date feature. It's a watch that tells a story and demands a bit of interaction from its wearer. Now, dear watch enthusiasts, let's check out, of course, the pros of the Rolex Daytona. Precision that puts even a laser-guided scalpel to shame. The Rolex Daytona boasts an in-house movement, the 4130 caliber, renowned for its impeccable precision. It's engineered with the same dedication as a laser-guided scalpel. You never heard about that? I made that up, but I think you guys get the point, right? Ensuring that every fraction of a second is counted with unparalleled accuracy. If you are a watch enthusiast who values timekeeping precision, this is your holy grail. A chronograph for the speed demons amongst us. The Rolex Daytona is equipped with a chronograph function, a feature designed for those with a need for speed, whether you're timing laps on the racetrack or just you want to keep track of your busy day. This chronograph is your sidekick. It's not just a timepiece, it's a tool for the speedsters. And when we're anyhow at, sporting a Rolex says more about you than any autobiography. Rolex isn't just a brand, it's a statement. When you wear a Rolex Daytona, you are basically saying, I arrived. It's the silent declaration of success and refined taste. People notice a Rolex on your wrist and make assumptions. Maybe about your achievements, maybe what kind of aspirations you have, and maybe even about your love for the finer things in life. It's like as said and mentioned earlier, autobiography wrapped around your wrist. Think about it. But also, the many pros you have with a Rolex, they're always coming with a trade-off. And they're called cons. And here's the painful part, guys. It's not for the faint of wallet. Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Rolex doesn't come cheap. Owning a Rolex Daytona is an investment, and it might require a deep dive into your pocket. I mean, some of our pockets will gonna really take a bad hit. But the exclusivity and craftsmanship come, of course, at a price, and it's not for the budget conscious. So if you are thinking of buying one, you might need to prepare for a big hit to your bank account. And oh, I have mentioned it already, the exclusivity. You might need a treasure map to find one. Rolex isn't just pricey, I mean it's elusive. Finding the exact model you desire in the perfect condition can feel like a treasure hunt. Dealers often have the waiting list, and you might spend a lot of time searching for your dream Rolex. And we're not talking about from going to the AD and asking him for one, because you can forget that, or at least plan to wait 10 to 15 years if you ever get around. So it's a journey in itself, a quest for the ultimate timepiece hunter. But hey, every treasure hunt has its rewards. And in this case, bro or sis, you're gonna one day own a Rolex Daytona. So definitely worth it. Now, the pros and cons paint a vivid picture of what it's like to own a Rolex Daytona. From the precision it offers to the hurdles you might face in acquiring one. But it's all part of the captivating tale of this remarkable timepiece. But the fun doesn't end here, guys. We're plunging into the riveting world of watch market. And if you are in the watch market, what counts are values, right? Now, want to know if your investment's skyrocketing or nosediving? Let's spill the beans and get into the meat of potatoes. The Omega Speedmaster market, it's like the stock market for watch lovers, a thrilling roller coaster ride for watch enthusiasts. Just like stock market, Aficionados follow every rise and fall. Speedmaster collectors closely monitor the ups and downs of their favorite timepieces. The demand, supply, and collectors' frenzy create an environment akin to a financial market. It's not just a watch, it's an investment with fluctuations that keep collectors on the edge of their seats. Some models, well, they've ballooned in price like they have discovered a new galaxy. But if you thought galaxies were the only things expanding, think again. Some Omega Speedmaster models have experienced price surges that would make the universe itself envious. The demand for certain limited edition and vintage Speedmasters, and I'm not making an exception of this 861, has led to prices skyrocketing into the stratosphere. It's not just an investment, guys. It's like discovering a new galaxy of wealth for the lucky collectors. And how about now the Rolex Daytonas? I'm gonna tell you, rock solid. Their value stays as stable as a monk in meditation. The Rolex Daytona market is the epitome of stability in the unpredictable world of luxury watches. And now, I'm not talking about the new watches, I'm talking about the vintage watches, like this Rolex Daytona. You need to understand things that are hyped up are always only for a temporary time. But vintage was always there and had always its collectors, and no real big investor thought about it. So it's up to you to understand now the market and also, well, give it a thought. Understand that a vintage Rolex Daytona might for sure overprice one day a brand new one. Now, the Rolex Daytona market is about reputation for crafting timeless, high-quality timepieces and ensures that Daytona's value remains as steady, as I said, as a monk meditating on a mountaintop. It's a rock-solid investment that you can rely on to hold its value over time, making it a trusted choice for discerning collectors. Now, what about some rare Daytonas? Their prices, they're astronomical, guys, literally. When it comes to rare Rolex Daytonas, we're not talking about small price bumps. We're talking about astronomical price tags. These exceptionally rare editions have reached prices that defy gravity, reaching for the stars, shooting down and through the roof. The rarity and desirability of these timepieces have propelled their prices into the stratosphere. It's not just a watch, it's a ticket to the cosmos of horological luxury. Now, these descriptions offer an entertaining glimpse into the dynamic world of Omega Speedmaster and, of course, Rolex Daytona markets. From the stock market-like fluctuations of the Speedmaster to the astronomical heights some rare Daytonas truly can reach. It's a world where passion and investment collide, creating a thrilling spectacle for watch enthusiasts. Now, for the moment of truth, Omega Speedmaster or Rolex Daytona, who'd you rather, guys? Well, both are winners in their own right, so it boils down to your own preference, taste, budget, and of course, well, also the wrist size. Choose wisely, guys. Choose wisely, my fellow watch aficionados. Guys, that's about it. Thank you for joining me on this epic watch duel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, share, and for more wrist-worthy adventures, we're gonna see us in the next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.